Hello, agents, and welcome to the Thursday night webinar. So if you guys don't already know, we are learning about Traveljoy, and we're going to learn about all of the basics of Traveljoy today. So by the time we get through this specific webinar, you guys should know how to do all of the basics. Like you should be able to run your travel business just based off the simple things that I'm going to show you today. So let's just jump into it. I usually give everybody a few minutes to join, but I'm going to go ahead and get started, and hopefully this won't take, a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And so we are going to be working in Mr. Nicholas Traveljoy account today. Okay, so let's see. Move this. All right, close that down. All right. So stop share, and then let's do this again. Share. All right. Okay, so for all of you guys that do not know, Traveljoy is a basic customer management system for those that are in the travel industry. And so how I have set up Traveljoy, I set it up to be kind of sort of simple when it comes to new agents and agents that are experienced as well. So let me first start by showing everyone our templates. So over here, if you click on templates, and then if you click on team templates, this is where I store all of my templates that I want to share with you guys. And so we're going to go to templates, and then we're going to go to forms. All right, and then so once you get to forms, you see this button right here, it says team templates. So you click on team templates. Once you get the team templates, these are all of the forms that I have shared for you guys. But this one right here, I want to point this one out. It says Ultimate Travel Booking Inquiry. And so if you are new and you haven't had a chance to have your orientation yet, or if you have your orientation and it's at a later date, I'm going to show you how to get your travel booking inquiry page set up really, really quick. And so basically a travel booking inquiry page. So let's say you said, you have a client that wants to book something with you. I do not recommend taking information over text message, taking the information via phone. Just send them your travel inquiry link and have them fill out everything. And so from here, you will click on add to my templates. Once you click on add to templates, is that the one? I think it's two of them. Let's see. Once you click on add to templates, and then once you add it to your templates, what you're going to do is you're going to click on create, and then you're going to click group. Okay. And then so you'll pick whatever picture that you want. So choose photo, you choose the photo, and then I highly recommend just typing in travel. I'm going to make a real one. Bliss already has one, but I'm going to make him a separate one, and then I'll erase this one. So you just choose whatever picture you want. Oh, let me show you this about Traveljoy. Traveljoy is super, super cool. So even though they have pictures here, these are not the only pictures that Traveljoy has. So let's say you want, you like the beach. So you just type in beach. And then voila, a bunch of different beach pictures will come up. And so I always tell my agents whenever they're putting together a proposal for their clients, put a picture for wherever that client is going, okay? And so name of group, right now we're working on our travel booking inquiry. So we're gonna just type in travel booking inquiry. All right. So some agents, if you are an agent and you have already had your orientation, and we've already talked about Traveljoy, you probably already have this in your system already. But this is for the new agents that haven't had their orientation and they want to get started like right away. All right. So we're going to click create group. Okay. So group name already exists. So I do have to put example. So I know which one to erase. Okay. Travel book inquiry example. So I'm going to create group. Right. And then so now that I have created this example group, we're going to go right here to create. And then we're going to say group form. Click on group form. And then so once you click on group form, what you're going to do is you're going to attach that ultimate booking inquiry link. So you're going to click here under forms, and then you're going to go to ultimate booking inquiry. And then we're going to, this is the second one. So we're going to hit preview. Let's see what it looks like. All right. So this is what your travel booking inquiry form will look like to your clients. You literally send them this link, or text message them this link, and then this is how it will come up. Your travel business thing will be right there, and the travel booking inquiry will be right there. But this is literally every single thing that a client will actually need to go ahead and book anything that's travel related with you. Okay, so I guess we can start from the top. Okay, so name, where did you guys meet us at? Who referred you to us? Names, person requesting it, which state do you reside in? And so the state that the client resides in, this is going to be needed for travel insurance. And so literally everything that's here, you're going to need. Okay. Do you have a TSA approved real ID? You guys know that the real IDs, I believe it's May of next year. They're going to be changing the requirements, and everybody is required to have the real ID. That's the name of it, real ID. Passport, is your passport going to expire? And so you're kind of sort of asking all of these pre-questions. And so if your client answers yes to this, like, will the traveler's passport expire within the next 6 months? If they answer yes to this, you're going to say, hey, Ms. Jones, Mr. Jones, your passport's going to expire within the next 6 months. You know, I know you want to go on your trip, next month or whatever, but some suppliers, some airlines will not accept a passport that expires in less than 6 months. So it's your duty as a travel agent to tell them that. And then if they hit no, that they don't have if they hit if they hit no up here, does the current traveler have a current passport with at least 4 stamp pages left? If they click no on this and they're trying to go somewhere international, you use this to catch it and say, okay, Miss Jones, you need a passport. You got a passport? Miss Jones may say, girl, no, I don't got no passport. I need your passport to go there. You say, yeah, you need a passport to go there. And so client has 2 different options. They can still book and they can go get an emergency passport, or they can just choose not to book it. So that is totally up to the client, but always let them know. All right, and so email here, email there, phone number, what's the occasion, number of adults, number of children, ages of children, ages of adults. We need all of this for travel insurance, you guys. Is the flight, is this a hotel only, or is it hotel only or land only? This means no flight is needed, yes or no. And so you guys don't have to fill this form in. It's already built for you. All you literally have to do is go to your templates and add it to your forms, okay? So which city, state would you like to stay in? How many rooms are needed? And it's a drop down. Let's see. It's a cruise inquiry, port of departure, and some of the things are required, some of the things are not required when it comes to this form like this. If it's not a cruise, then this information is not needed, so I don't have it starred as required. Okay. So is this a group? Basically meaning more than 10 adults. Well, more than 10 people, I guess. How many children, how many adults in the group? Flights, would you like flights? Date of departures, what city, what option number 2, so you could, maybe you'll find different pricing or something like that. And then over here, what's your date of return, suggested return flight times? You need all of this information, because you may think a flight looks good, you may think something looks good, but it doesn't look good to your client, because let's say they want to get on the flight like 5 o'clock in the morning so they can spend a whole day at the destination. Meanwhile, you put them on a 7 p.m. flight. So, all of it's here. Trip flexibility. Is the trip flexible? So by how many days? What is your trip per budget? What is your trip budget per person? And so this is super important. If you ever get a travel inquiry and you see it has $1 on it, $5, listen, don't let these people play with your time, and don't let them do that. If you see something, and let's say your client wants to go to, I don't know, Dubai, or somewhere, I don't know, somewhere. And then, they put $500 per person for 4 people. That's $2,000. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, we not about to do this. We're not about to do this. And so what you can do real fast, you can kind of sort of search real fast how much it's going to cost, or a roundabout. And you can either text message your customer, or you can call them, get on the phone. Hi, Ms. Jones, Tyra, my man, We Travels. I noticed here that your per person budget was $500 for 4 people for a trip to Bali or to Dubai. Current pricing is running about $1,500 per person. Did you want to go ahead and move forward with your travel booking inquiry, or did you want to take more time to think about that? And then they'll let you know. If not, hey, listen, you just save your time, so always just look at that too, because some people will put $1, or some people, Some people play too much, okay? But we're not about to play with our time, okay? Okay, so always check that. And so payment options and add-ons, okay? Which type of payment arrangement would you like, okay? Pay in full, which is less than 60 days, or deposit plus payment plan, okay? Would you like a travel insurance quote for this trip? And so they click yes or no. If they say no, hey, send them that travel insurance waiver form. Would you like tours included in the trip cost? What type of tours would you like to be added to your trip? And so like everything. And so some of this may seem like it's redundant, like it doesn't matter, but I promise you, you're gonna need it. And so client fills out all of that. They click on here, click sign, and then they submit the travel booking inquiry. So there we go. So if you like what this travel booking inquiry looks like, let's hit cancel. We're gonna do save and publish. Once you save and publish this, it's live. Okay. And so the link will pop up right here. So you could just copy that. Once you copy that, you can, save it to your email. You could text message to yourself, but whatever you do, it's live. Okay. So it's live. And so you just put it in there and same thing pops up. Okay. So do you guys have any questions about the travel booking inquiry page? Nope. Okay. And so yes, you guys can edit your travel booking inquiry pages. Anything that I give you guys as a template, you guys can always edit it. And so let me show you how to edit any type of template. And so you're going to go right here to templates, and then you're going to go right here to forms. And so this is how you edit your terms and conditions. This is how you edit your signature. This is how you edit everything over here in Traveljoy. Okay, so once you get right here in Traveljoy, what you're going to do is you're going to find the specific form that you need. So right now we're talking about the ultimate travel booking inquiry form. And so let's say you wanted to add your business name in there, or let's say you didn't like some of the questions that were in there, or maybe even you wanted to add more of the questions there. Listen, you can do all of that here. They got an X right there to erase. You can edit it right there. If you want to add in the client phone number part, you can do that as well. Oh, the most important part about Traveljoy right here, this save button right there. When you click save, that save form will come up right over here to the left-hand side. So watch for this. If you guys want to edit your terms and conditions, that is right here. I had one agent, she said, Tyra, I changed all the templates and stuff, but it still says Mommy and We Travels. I was like, you got to change. I already knew she was talking about. You got to change the terms and conditions. And she was like, I thought I did. And I was like, go ahead and change it. And so she kept saying, I did. I was like, okay, let me log into Traveljoy. I logged into Traveljoy. Sure enough, you got default right here, and then you have default too. So you're gonna have to check both of them. She changed one of them, but she didn't change the other. So this is one of the defaults. So I don't see anything there. So maybe right here. Okay, so it's still set at default. So maybe she added one of the team templates that was the terms and conditions, and it was just there. But either way, if you ever see the host agency's name somewhere, you guys can just easily go into the template. We got to figure out which template it is, and then just edit it to be your travel company's name. So that's it on templates, confirmation pages. You guys want to edit all of this so that it's personal to you and your travel business. Okay. So you got form, proposal, confirmation. So all of these confirmations are basically like if you're getting ready to send out a confirmation page, a proposal to your client, this is what it's going to say. Insert client's first name. So dear Miss Jones, let's see. Okay, right here. Thank you. I'll get started on your booking. So this is what it's going to look like right now. But if you change it, it'll say something else. So just pay attention to things before, you send them out to your client. And so your signature, of course, you want to change your signature. Okay, so let's see. All right, so that's that. So now another thing that I want to show you guys, I want to show you guys our travel, our proposal template. Okay, and so if you have had an orientation, this is how you're going to find your template that I've put into your account already. So you're going to go right down here to your test trip. So, if your name is Stacy Jones, it'll say Stacy Jones test trip. You just click on test trip. And so where it's going to be hidden at is inside of the notes area. And so you got messages. So literally, if you type a message to your client, let's say test. Nicholas, I'm getting ready to send a message, send you a message. Can you go in and just look at the message? So you just type in whatever message you want. You can send it later or you can send it now. And so watch, when I send it now, it's going to automatically show up into Nicholas's profile or the client's profile. And so one thing that I really, really like about Traveljoy, once the client has read it, it'll say open. So you can send the client something and you know whether they open it or not. And so sometimes clients will act like they didn't get something, but you know they got it. So Nicholas, if you get a chance, can you open that email? Let me know, just thumbs up when you've opened it for me. Over here, supplier messages, we don't really use that function. Files is where all of your clients' proposals, all of your invoices, this is where everything is going to be hidden at. So if you ever get to a client's name and you can't find something, trust me, it's under files. It's either under files. Well, no, all of the client files will be under files. So I mean, proposals, invoices, everything is going to be under files. Okay, and so tasks, let's say you set up something for your client to do, you know, before they went on vacation. Let's say sign your COVID liability waiver form. You know, you can add that to the list and then, you know, have the system automatically send that to you. Okay, and so this over here in the notes section, this is where you can put all the type of notes that you want about the trip. Let's say, you know, you want to say surprise, you know, Mr. Jones with a birthday gift or something like that, you know, for his birthday, his 50th birthday or something. But you did not want the client to see, you know, the notes. So you can put any and every note that you want over here. And so let me show you this. If you guys have did your orientation, this is where your travel proposal template is going to be. Okay, and so this is where I put them at. I always know where they are, but it's going to be under your test trip, under your note section. And so we're going to go over this. Okay, so let's say you got a client filled out the travel booking inquiry. Let's see. All right, so Nicholas has opened his email, so we'll come right back to this. Okay, so what I would do, so once you find that it's in here, all you have to do, when you're ready to use it, all you gotta do is copy all of it. All right, and then just hit copy. Okay. All right, so client has opened the email. So Nicholas has opened the email for me, and so take a peek at this. Voila. So you can see that client Nicholas has opened this. And so, you know what this can be used for also? Let's say, you know, you added travel insurance or to the quote, or you wasn't sure whether your client wanted travel insurance. You can easily just type in, hi, Miss Jones, would you still like travel insurance, or would you like to take the travel insurance off? That's very important. Anything that's pertaining to, you know, travel insurance, you always want to, you know, make sure the client has signed their travel insurance waiver form, or you have captured it inside of your system saying Nicholas or Miss Jones or Mr. Jones said that they did not want travel insurance. And so all of that's captured in the system. Okay. From here, you can resend that same message. You can save the message as a PDF, or you can delete the whole message if you want to. Okay. All right. So now, let's say that Mr. Nicholas has filled out his travel booking inquiry form, and we are ready to book him something. That he told us exactly what he wanted. And all right, let's do this. All right. So the first thing you'll do is you come on over here to create. Once you come to create, you're going to click on trip. I wouldn't necessarily say click on client, because you can create a client inside of a trip. So let's go ahead and click on trip. So we click on trip. So client wants to go to Bali. Let's say Bali. You know what? Let's make it somewhere simple, because Tulum, Mexico. All right. So let's see. I type in Tulum. All of this goodness comes up. So I'm going to click right there. All right. So primary traveler. We can select Mr. Nicholas right there. Let's see. We can also create new. Right? So we create new, type in client's first name, type client's last name, and then their email address. And so that's how you're going to add a new client to here. But we already have Nicholas as our client. All right. And so name of trip, try to customize it. So Nicholas Epic Balloon trip. All right. So more trip details. What you can do, you can go ahead and put those dates in, because if you put the dates in, then it's going to show up on the client's profile too. And so that's just a nice way to customize your client's profile too. Right. So let's just say May the 5th through the 12th. Tulum, Mexico. You don't have to fill out number of travelers or total budget. You can if you want to. This is all up to you. But I don't. You know, it's just for us. And so then what you do is you create. You click create trip. Did I hit cancel? I think I did. Oh, cancel right there. And then, well, what happened? Maybe I could redo this real fast. All right, so let's do this again. So if you mess up something or you want to edit something, you click on these three dots right here, and then you click on edit trip. All right, so let's do this again. Tulum. All right, and it was this pretty one right here. All right, and then so let's create new. You know what? Let's just use the client. Let's use Nicholas as. Oh, did I press group? Is this a group? It's not a group. This is a group. Wait a minute. 1 second, y'all. Let me see something. Create. I want this as a group. 1 second. I want to edit trip. This is a group. I don't know why am I creating a group. I'm trying to create an individual for y'all. Okay, so let's go back over here. Create. I think I really feel like I hit group because whenever, you know, let's redo this. So create trip. I think maybe last time I had clicked on group by mistake. And so I'm going to get into groups too, but let's do individual. All right, so we're going to say Tulum. Right? Then so client is Nicholas. All right, and then so name of trip is Nicholas. Tulum. Tulum trip. All right, more trip details. What was the 5th? May 5th through the 12th. Destination, Tulum, Mexico. All right, and then so now we're gonna click create trip. Leave. That's what happened last time. I was confused. Okay, so let's create this trip. It may take a few seconds. Now this client is created in our system. Okay, so if you guys wanted to edit the picture, you can simply, yeah, I'm going to show you guys this too, because sometimes it does do this a lot of times actually. So we're going to try to fix the picture, how the picture looks. So edit trip. And then so what we're going to do is we're going to click this. This means crop. And so we're going to come on over here. Let's edit this picture. All right. All right, and so let's move it. And so you can see up here exactly what it's going to look like. So there we go. And so it's going to save it. And then now we're going to hit save again. All right, perfect. All right, so now what we're going to do is click on create. And then we're going to click create proposal. Always create a proposal first because the invoice is kind of minimized, okay? And so they do have an option for smart proposal, but I tend not to use smart proposal. Smart proposal, I'm not gonna lie, it looks really, really nice, but you can't necessarily copy and paste into the smart proposal. So what I like to do, I just like to use the regular proposal. And so I guess I'm old school. So, but y'all can play around with the smart proposal if you guys would like to. But if you guys want to use a template, the template doesn't work in the smart proposal. And so what you're going to do, you're going to click on new document, but you can also upload a file. Let's say you made it a PDF or something. You can upload a file or use a web link. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click new document. And so when we were over there inside of that, the note section, I remember how I copied that the template, the proposal template. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to press enter 2 times, just in case I got to come up here and type something. Then I'm just going to simply hit Control V or right click paste. And then so what you're going to do, instead of clicking remove formatting, you're going to just say keep formatting. And it may take a few seconds. Yeah, and maybe it's just my computer that does that. I'm not sure. All right, and then so if this pops up on you, you're gonna hit wait. And why this is taking so long, I want you guys to note on a piece of paper somewhere, something about Traveljoy. Traveljoy does not have a back button. So if you mess up something, you can't just press back. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna press Control Z as in zebra, Control Z. If you press Control Z, it's gonna automatically take you back to where you just were. So just remember that. That's like a cheat code, Control Z. All right, so it usually, I feel like it could be my system, because I've seen somebody copy and paste the template and it just pops up. So it's my system that's a little bit slow, just a little bit slow. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Oh my gosh. Thank God. Okay. All right. So you guys, this is what the template looks like. Okay. So the very first thing is you're going to do, you're going to figure out how many stars is the hotel, right? So let's say we're looking for, let's say we're going 5 stars. I want a nice hotel, 5 stars. So we're basically erasing all of the stars that we don't need. And so what we're going to do is we're going to align these stars. And so if you guys want to erase the stars, listen, it's all up to you guys. This is your travel business. I'm just giving you the basics of it. And I'm giving you the template that has always helped me and has helped many, many, many agents. You guys can modify this template. You guys can do whatever you want to this template, okay? So we leave the stars there, okay? And so this is saying flight and hotel accommodations. I feel like this right here needs to be bold a little bit more, or maybe a little bit bigger. Let me see, 26. All right, so I'm going to change this to 26. Well, can't change it to 26, so we're going to do 24. Let's see. Yeah, let's just leave it. So I want to go back to where I was. So I'm just going to hit Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Oh, well, it did that. Okay, so now we are looking at the flight and hotel accommodations, and like literally just follow the map. So let's say that we're going to go to American Airlines for travel agents. So you guys already know the site is americanairlines.com/agent. So this is what it would look like, right? AA vacations, AA, and so /agent. Where is it? Right here. americanairlinesvacations.com/agent. If you guys have even started your training, this is one of the first things that you're going to do. So I'm kind of confident that everybody that's on this training should have their American Airlines set up already. And so even if you're not truly going to book with American Airlines, I like using American Airlines format. And so let's say we're going to go from Charlotte to Tulum. So we're going to have to fly into Cancun. Right, and so the dates were May the 5th. And so like, we're just looking up something for our client. May the 5th through the 12th to travelers, all right? So if you guys, let me see. If you guys had like where the hotel dates were different than the flight dates, you could just hit the advanced search option. Oh, and another thing about American Airlines, you can do hotel only. You could do hotel and flight. You could do hotel and rental car, or you can do flight and rental car, but you can't do flight only inside of American Airlines. That's one thing that I do want to say. Okay, check this out. All right, so now we're looking for that 5-star. Let's just go with Iberostar. They're right here. Well, I did say Tulum, so let's go for Tulum. Type in Tulum. Let's see. So this is the only 5-star that comes up. Okay, no. Core Tulum. Okay, so let's choose this one. Core Tulum. All right, and so let's pretend like we like the flight and everything else. All right. All right. I mean, it's just for training, so it's okay. All right, so what are you gonna do is you're gonna come on down here and you're gonna click this see more button. And so now, super simple. You're gonna come on up here, copy all the pictures, copy everything, all the information that you need. And this is where Traveljoy becomes my favorite. Watch. All right, so you literally, this is gonna be the flight, the hotel information. So you're just gonna come up here, above flight and hotel accommodations, and you're gonna hit Control V or paste everything there. You're gonna say keep formatting. Voila. Everything just pops in place. Now, this is not it. What we're going to do is we're going to have to, the first thing that we're going to have to do is unlink all of these pictures, okay? And so what we're doing, click on the picture and then hit the unlink. So it's like a paper clip and it looks like, I guess it's fine. I don't know. And so if you don't unlink it, all it's going to do is send the client to the American Airlines travel agent website, and it's going to try to make them sign in. So avoid all that hassle and just unlink it for them. You might forget, but by the time you see this, you're going to say, why is that there? It's there because you haven't unlinked the pictures. These arrows go to this picture right here. All right, so just take the time to unlink all of the pictures. Right. And then so this right here, we're going to unlink this as well. And then we're going to erase this. All right. Then so now what we're going to do, we're going to erase that. Well, not erase it, I'm sorry. We're going to cut it. So Control X or right click cut. And then so we're going to start from down here and we're trying to get everything aligned. So here we go. And then so we're going to press the middle button. And then now we're going to paste everything right there. Because if I would have just tried to press the, let me just show you. It's just easier to show you guys so you guys don't have. Okay, so let's see. Let me copy this and pretend like I want to try to get it in the middle. See, the middle for this is over here. Okay, so I'm pressing the middle, but it's not going nowhere. Okay, so this is why we're going to cut this. Then we're going to come back up here. And then this is already aligned to the center. And so we're just going to use that same alignment. Then we're going to press the alignment to the middle, the center. And then so we're just going to paste that right there. And then so let's see. There we go. It's going to be centered. So now let's make this bigger and bolder. Control B or press bold. Then you can come on up here, make it bigger, make it 36. Voila. And then so now what we're going to do is we're going to unlink this right here because we do not need these in our proposal. And then so you have the option to keep this here if you want to. I'm going to erase it. Just don't need it really. All right, and so now we are done with the hotel information. And so now let's go to flight and hotel accommodations, meaning flight and the room. What type of room are we picking for the client? Okay, so let's just choose what they got. This is a pretty cheap room to be, cheap hotel to be 5-star. Was this 5-star? Child, I guess. Well, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right down here and it says show full details. Come on. Well, you know what? Pay attention to over here first. And so if you know that your client is going to a far off destination, like for Tulum, it's like a couple, it's a good ways from the airport. If you can add in the cost of transportation for them, do that. Okay. So let's say this is over here, it actually shows you which ones it's going to go to. So we are going to just click on here and we're going to make sure we can actually find the hotel in here. All right, so it's called Core, right? Yeah, Core, actually Core. C-O-R-E. Y'all see it before I do, y'all tell me something. Okay, I see it right there, right there. And so it's $302. Oh, it says private. Let's see if we can find the, I don't think the other one did, but I'm gonna check. First I'm gonna add it and then I'm gonna check the other one. Continue. But yeah, you don't want to book a transportation for something that, you know, the client. Okay, so let's take a peek at this, the shared one right here. It's only $38, which is great. If we can find that same one in there, let's just put them on the share. I mean, unless they want to get private, you know. Okay, so I don't see it, but I'm gonna look real slow. Secrets, Grand Saloon. Oh, it is here. So, you know, hey, I put them over here, save them, what, $200 something? Round trip transfers. Okay, so same price for adults. Okay, so let's put this one on there and then let's take the other one off. All right, let's see. So let's click activity. Let's change the activity. And then, so what we're going to do, can't take it off. Why would I let you put both of them on here? Let me see, maybe. Add activity. Let me see if I can put 0. Nope. Oh, just unclick it. Continue. Never had to take something off with AA vacations. Okay, it did it. Okay, so now once we have everything that we need, we're going to click on show full details. And so, like I said, even if you're not necessarily using American Airlines as the provider or the supplier, you still can come over here and get the template from American Airlines. That's what I do. You know, if I'm not using them, but I can find the hotel, you know, under American Airlines, I just, you know, maybe the hotel is cheaper on another side. And so what you're going to do is come on over here right before flight, and then you're just going to copy everything. Come on. My mouse. Dirty. All right, so come back to flight and then scroll all the way down, all the way. Okay, so they don't need to see all of that. All they need to see is right here, the flight information. Okay, so Control C or copy, right click copy. Then so we're gonna come right here, flight and hotel accommodations, Control V, it's there, formatting. All right, and so it just pops it right on in there. So right there. And then so, pay attention to this right here. The resort fee is $10.14 and it'll be charged separately at the hotel. Please tell your client this. I hate surprises and I will hate for my client to be surprised. And, you know, sometimes maybe it's not, you know, a $10 fee. Sometimes it's like $100 or $25, $30 per night. I always call ahead of time and make sure, because we don't have time for shenanigans. We don't. Okay, so now that we are done with the hotel and flight portion, all that good stuff, now it's time for travel insurance. So travel insurance that's optional, so we'll keep that there. And so it just says off some good stuff. Dear guests, we realize that travel is an exciting experience, but anything can happen, yada, yada, yada. What you want to pay attention to is right here. Travel insurance notice. When it comes to travel insurance, if you choose not to purchase your travel insurance with change this right here. Mommy and We Travels right there. Put your travel business name in there. I truly understand. However, you will be required to fill out the following travel insurance waiver form before your payment is processed. Once you have filled out this form, please send it back to me. Please and thanks. Okay. And so right here, another thing that I want to point out for this specific form, below, it says below are the 3 most popular insurance travel plans. I have already included right here. This will be the middle plan. And so if you choose 3 different plans inside of your chart, and I'm going to show you, you're going to always choose the middle one for your client. So let's go on over here to Allianz. What's called Agent Max, actually. And so all of you guys should have access to Allianz. Unless you have, if you have not did orientation, you will not have access to it just yet. If you guys need help with that, just reach out to me and I'll sign you guys up and send you guys the email. All right, so as soon as you come on over here to travel insurance, see all that information that I said y'all needed, guess what? We need that, okay? So right here, let's say the client lived in Florida, departure date was May the 5th. And so you can purchase travel insurance up to 1 day before the client actually leaves, but it could mean a little bit higher prices. So try to get it as much as you can, as far in advance as you can. And so the trip is what? 25. Trip is $25.85. $25.85. All right, Travelers Agency. This is where this comes in handy. let's say 42. Oh, one thing I like about Allianz is that kids are free. Under 18. Under 18, the kids are free if they're traveling with their parent or grandparent. Initial deposit date is November the 17th. And then we're going to press get a quote. All right. And so see right there, kids are free. All right. So what I like to do, this is what I like to do. I like to press view product comparison. And so once I press view product comparison, I press email comparison. But before I press email comparison, I want to know which plans I actually want. Okay, so give you an opportunity to look through them. And so I usually choose the classic, the basic, and the essential. Okay. And so what I do is I type name, email, info, mommy, and we travel. All right. Okay. Then I select product, classic plan, and then the basic plan, and then the essential plan. Okay. And then I'm going to send the email. And it may take a few seconds. All right. So let me start opening up my email right there. All right, so it has sent successfully, and this is what it looks like. And so I'm over here opening up my email. All right. All right, let's see if the email came already. It's opening it up. I have you guys paused over here. All right, it did not come yet. Let me refresh. All right, so it has, it showed up. So this is what the document is gonna look like. All right, so look, all you have to do is this. Watch the magic of Traveljoy. All right, so you start right here and then you just copy everything. All right, Control-C, come back on over here. And then try to stay inside this box right here. You see that there's a box here. If you stay inside of there, it'll format fine. But if you get outside of the box, it's gonna be big. So let's just do this. Hit enter and then Control-V. Keep formatting, of course. Ta-da! All right. And so when I always say, when I talk about keeping the middle one, this is what I mean. So the price is $178, $126, $102. So this right here is probably the middle one. Let's see if it's okay one. And who is this? This is the basic plan. And so we're kind of comparing them. Change fee coverage, 800, 380. And so all of them, you know, I just always give the client the opportunity to upgrade or downgrade their plan. So they can't say, oh, well, you chose it for me. No, I chose the middle one and I gave you right here. Look, it says below are 3 of the most popular travel insurance plans. I have already included the middle plan, which is what's it called? The basic plan. I want to say that the basic plan is not always the middle plan. So it's pretty much depending on how you know, which plans you choose. If you choose the classic, basic, and essential, sometimes the basic is the middle, or sometimes the essential is the middle price one. Okay. So I have already included the basic plan as your quote, and you can always choose to upgrade or downgrade. Please choose which plan you would like for your family. So I always have that in there. And so the total cost is $126. So we're just going to copy that, and then we're going to come on down here. Let's start adding in this. So classic insurance for basic insurance. Let's update that. Basic. All right, so it was $126. 126.00. All right. And then so we got that. And then so over here, round trip transportation, it is included. And so let's get that information. And so all of the information is right here. Remember, we chose the shared one, right? This is all the information that we need right here. Control C. And then so right here. And so I want you guys to know that anything that's in this template, it's like for a different destination. So look right here, this is for Puerto Rico. Don't use this same information that I have in this template. It's just here to look nice. I want you guys to make sure you erase the stuff, okay? The only things that you guys can, probably keep is the headings. All right, so let's erase that. And then let's go ahead and paste this here. Paste. Keep formatting. Or you can change the formatting if you want to. And so voila, we got that there, okay? And then so tours, if you're including any type of tours and excursions, of course, you're gonna go ahead and throw that in there right there. But for right now, we're not gonna include any tours or excursions, so we're just gonna erase it. And so sometimes what I do for a client, if the client knows that they want to go on, some excursions, but they don't want to choose right now, what I do, I just add in 100 or however much, the client wants. So let's call it $150. So I add in that into the cost of the trip. Okay. And so this right here, this is a link to my Viator page. So let me see. Control T. So whenever the client clicks there, it's going to take them automatically to my Viator travel page for Puerto Rico. Okay. And so, well, this is Tamika. So I guess that was the last one that I was logged into. And so all the client will have to do is say, Tyra, I want this one. I want the casual one Puerto Rico El Yunque rainforest, and then I want this one, and I want this one. So up to $150 they can add, to there. And so when they choose them, I'll still use their same credit card to charge for those. Okay, but that's up to you guys. If you guys don't want to include any tours or it's too confusing, just take them off. Just take this off right here. All right. So now that we're here, we know how much the flight and hotel is. So the flight and hotel is $25. Let's just copy it because it's so easy to mess up something. And the clients will definitely hold you accountable for it. It says this, you said it was this amount. All right, so paste is plain. All right, so let's erase one of these dollar signs. Tours, we're not going to include any tours. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this X button right there. Right there. And so basic travel insurance, we already updated that. So 126. So now let's just go to our calculator. Right. So clear this out. 126 plus 2584.9. All right. So 2584.9. All right. That equals 2710.90. Okay, see, and then so what we're going to do is we're going to update that right there. All right, paste this plain text. And then we're going to add this right there. Okay, so I have this highlighted. It excludes resort fee and security deposit, which will be paid at a hotel. So you might want to check on how much the resort fee is and how much the security deposit is before you send out a proposal to the client, okay? And so this right here, pay attention, you guys. Once again, any writing that you see on this template, it is it's another location basically. And so this says this is a beautiful 5-star Vegas property. This is a Tulum property. Tulum, right? It's located on the beach. The beach. Okay. You can type in whatever it is that the client was excited about. It's close to shopping. They have transportation that goes from the city center to the hotel. All of that's there. Okay, so resort fee is however much it is. Security deposit is however much it is. Don't just leave this 150 here because your client get there. What if it's 200? You need to find out this information before you send it to the client. And so the room type is room type. You go back to show full details. And so room type is, come on, room type. It's right in my face. Oh, right here. Luxury, can't even talk today. Luxury jacuzzi suite garden view. All right, so copy that. And then so we're going to come on back on over here. And so your room is right there, paste this plain text. Boom. All right, resort is, update this, y'all. Update this. Let's say 55 minutes from the airport. This is Tulum. So, all right, so pay attention right here. This is pricing as of today. I always put today because clients will come back 5 days later. Okay, I'm ready to book. What? Ms. Jones, their prices went up by $300. No, we're not doing it. We're not playing those games. Okay. So look, this pricing is as of 11/17/22. The ones that do that, those would be the ones that didn't answer the email sometimes, and then they see that the price will go up, and they say, "Okay, I'm ready to book." No, nope. So this is pricing as of 11/17/22. Only way to secure this price is to book ASAP. This is pricing only for today, as pricing is subject to change. So I'm kind of beating the horse until it's dead, because I want them to understand this is today's pricing. You don't pay your deposit. This is today's pricing, okay? And so if you're American Airlines and if you're booking with American Airlines and you have the availability to place this thing on hold for 24 hours, you can leave this verbiage right here. I have places on hold, on a 24-hour hold. This booking and price will automatically cancel if payment is not received before 8 p.m. Eastern on, let's say 11/18. But this 8 p.m. Eastern, this is for me. This is what, the last time that I checked my emails. If y'all know good and well that y'all not gonna check your emails until, by the time y'all check your emails at 5 p.m., after 5 p.m. is over, hey, y'all better put 5 p.m. here. This pricing is good till 5 p.m. Eastern on 11/17, because clients will send you something in the middle of the night and think that you're some kind of superhero, that you just up all hours out of the night. We're normal too. Okay. So we're gonna put that right there. So if payment is not received before 5 p.m. Eastern on 11/18/22, it will automatically cancel, okay? So it excludes resort fee, all that good stuff. Includes cancel for, if you guys have added on pre-departure protection, you can leave this verbiage in right here. Includes cancel for any reason policy, okay? Up until whatever the date was, all right? And so you guys can put the full price here, total with travel insurance, because I didn't add any tours, so I erased that tours. Total with travel insurance is right here, $27.10.90. Paste this plain text. All right, and then so this is the total, total without travel insurance, and I'm going to not recommend it. All right, this is the total. So $27.10.90 minus 126 minus 126. That is $25.84. Oh Lord, I should have known. It's late, y'all. This is the regular price. Help me. All right, so right here, we're just gonna paste that there. Paste this plain text. All right, so add that 0 right there, and so we're basically done. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this right here. We're gonna cut this. Cut, Control X, or right click cut, and then we're gonna go right there to more proposal details. We're gonna put in the total package price, which is $27.10.90, and then the deposit amount. Okay, so for American Airlines, if it's greater than 45 days away, the deposit is $200 per person. Now listen here, listen clearly. If you guys add on pre-departure protection to this, pre-departure protection is gonna be due up front. Okay, so let's say pre-departure protection was $35. The deposit now will go from $200 to $235 per person. Okay, so just remember that. So the deposit, we're booking with American Airlines, is $400 total. And then so this is due. Let's see if we could put this thing on a hold. Okay, so let's see. Come on over here, hit continue, and then so it'll go to the next page. And then what you're gonna do is go to the bottom of the page. Okay, so commission is $195. I think that it could be better, but I think that the flight is really, really high. All right, so so this is pre-departure protection. I like pre-departure protection. I always tell my story for pre-departure protection. Back when the countries and stuff were closed down, we were supposed to go to Greece. And so I purchased pre-departure protection because I wasn't sure. And so pre-departure protection is not necessarily travel insurance. It's kind of protection for your money, right? And so we paid our deposits for Greece and we paid some money on it. And so guess what? Greece wasn't looking like it was going to open up. And so I just called American Airlines, say, hey, American Airlines, I don't want to go to Greece anymore. We want to transfer everything to Hawaii. So they just simply took all of the money that we put on Greece and then they put it onto our Hawaii trip. No questions asked, no nothing, no mumbo jumbo, nothing. Okay, and so that's one thing that pre-departure protection could do. I could have also called and say, hey, American Airlines, I don't want to go to Greece at all. I just want my money back. That's perfectly fine. Because I purchased pre-departure protection, American Airlines would have given me back all of my money in the form that I paid it in, minus the cost of pre-departure protection. Okay, so if you guys want any other additional information about pre-departure protection, it's all right here. Okay. All right, and so let's see. So right here, it says you can place it on hold for 24 hours, okay? But you got to fill in all the information first. You know, the client's first name, last name, and then, you know, you're going to choose your client seats. Always try to choose your client seats. And if your client wants to change their seats, that's perfectly fine. But what you don't want is you don't want to not choose your client seats, and then your client goes to choose seats. And so now, you know, the husband is in the front and then the wife is in the back, and they got to try to figure out something. Like, don't do that. Just choose your client seats, and then they can change them if they wanted to. And so we came on down here because we had to see if we had the choice to put this thing on hold for 24 hours. So we can press place on hold, and then it'll automatically create an invoice. It'll automatically create a booking number for it. Okay. And so once the booking number is created for it, you have the booking number. And so it says here, the final payment is required 45 days before departure. But listen, I don't tell my client 45 days, it's 50 days. I always give them 5 extra days, because if anything happens, literally anything happens, American Airlines don't care. It's canceled. Okay. These suppliers, I mean, the due date is the due date. Okay. And so 24 hours later, it'll be November the 18th. And so you guys remember that small wording that was right there? Guess what? We're going to pop that right here into the note section. So this is super important, because the note section is what the client sees first. Okay. And so now this is done. We're complete. Let's go to preview. And so this is what the full proposal will look like to the client. Okay. I think it looks good. Okay. So they see all of this stuff right here. This is all of the questions that clients like to ask. Okay. 5-star, core. They see the hotel pictures, the flight information, travel insurance, optional, but it's included already. All right. Round trip transportation. They see all of this right here. They say, okay. And then so they're going on back up to the top, and then they go right here to pricing. Once they click on pricing, it tells them the total package price, the deposit amount, and then when it's the deposit amount is due. Okay. Let's say you saw the proposal, you think that the proposal looked amazing. What you're going to do is click save and review email if you're ready to send it to the client. If you are not ready to send it to the client, you're just playing around and or trying to fix it, you're going to hit save. Okay. And so I'm getting ready to send this to Mr. Nicholas. And so always personalize your subject to the client. So your Tulum proposal, because I'm sure they receive so much spam stuff, they think everything is spam. So your Tulum proposal. So right there. And so all you're going to do is press send. All right. And so it's an email has been sent. Come on. I see it right there. All right. So client email has been sent. Okay. And so this is what it's going to look like in the portal. All right. So once Nicholas has opened it, it'll say open. So you know that the client has received the email. You can receive you can see the proposal as a PDF as well. Come on. Right. Let's see. You click. So this is what I would do for the proposal. If I know that the client's getting ready to approve it, what I'll do, I'll come on over here and I'll just copy everything. Control C. All right. And then let's go back. Let's say that Nicholas, you know what? I'm going to go in like a client, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And we are almost done, you guys. Okay, so look, we can thank you, Nicholas. We can see that the client has opened it. Nicholas, can you wait? Hold on. Before you approve it, I want to show them something. So let's look at this like a client. Okay, so if you want to see how a client will see it, you go to File, and then you go right here to Get Proposal Link. Okay, and so it has been copied to my clipboard. So that just basically means I got to go back into this and I have to copy everything all over again, copy the proposal all over again. But this is what it looks like to the client. All right, so it looks pretty clean. Same thing that we saw on our side. However, up here at the top, the client can ask the question, and then the client can approve the proposal. And so approving the proposal just basically means that the client is ready to pay for it. So what I'm just copying all of this to get this invoice prepared. All right, so the client has approved the proposal. Once they approve the proposal, all right, and so it's doing that. So this is what it looks like. All right. Says thank you. I'll get your trip booked and started, whatever it said. Says something like that. All right. And then so if you go back over here to messages, you will receive a message that says, hey, client so-and-so has approved the proposal. Okay. And so this is exactly what it's going to look like. Congratulations, Nicholas. Epic Tulum trip proposal has been approved. Okay. And so it says approved right there. And you as the travel agent, you're going to get an email saying that it was approved. So watch how simple this is, you guys. Client has approved it. Now it's go time. Let's hit invoice, create invoice supplier. All right. So now we're about to add new item. You guys can play around, you know, in these if you want to. The card, I don't got time for that. Just new item, just go straight to it. All right. So description, Control V. I'm pasting everything that was inside of the proposal right here. Keep formatting. And I believe the total was $27.10.90. That's taking a bit. Let me take this. Did I not press it? Okay. Traveljoy and its slowness again. Or my computer. It might not be Traveljoy. It might be my computer. This thing's so slow. Wait. Oh, Lord have mercy. Keep I think it's my computer, y'all. Don't think that your Traveljoy is going to be this slow. But you know what? If your Traveljoy is this slow, let me know. Let me know. So I can send a note to them. So I think it just could be my computer. Let me close some of this stuff down while we're up there. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, of course. If you guys have questions, yes, ask away. Yes. You guys can come off mute.
I've got a quick question. If we or the client gives us like the wrong information or we input the information incorrectly, is there a way to fix that after they've already like put a deposit?
What kind of information?
Like the wrong, let's just say they put the wrong birthday.
Oh yeah, you just call the supplier. That's easy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nothing is, they don't charge for, simple stuff like that. All right, any other questions? Nope. Okay, so look, it finally uploaded. Thank you. Jeez. And so we have to name the trip. This I right here means that the client can actually see it. So we're going to name this Tulum. Think straight right now. Tulum trip. I don't know. All right, and then so quantity, it's only one of them. Cost is, if you're not sure about the cost, guess what? Just scroll on in here. It should be right down here inside, right there. $27.10.90. 2710.90. All right, and so we're gonna hit save. So it's gonna pop up right here. We are almost done. Promise. I promise. All right, so we are done. Invoice name, we can say Tulum. Right, and then so right now we're gonna, you guys see that this is red right here, it's deficient. So we're gonna go ahead and add a payment. And so when you click add the payment, it is gonna add everything there, like the whole amount, like the client is about to make one whole payment. Okay, and so but the client's not gonna make the payment, they're only making their $400 payment, right? $400 deposit. Right? And then so let's say $400, right? So right now, now we're about to add the other ones. And so this client's departure date was May the 5th. And so this is what you do. This is how you find out when a client's due date is. All right. So you're going to type in 50 days. before May 5th, 2023. Google will tell you when the client's due date is. We won't have time to use, you know, the calendar. We're not doing all of that. Nope. So here it is. March the 16th, 2023 is your client's due date. And so it technically it is 45 days, but we're giving clients 5 days of grace. Okay. So March the 16th, 2023. And so now we're going to come over here and we're going to press, now that we've added the deposit. And so we're going to add multiple payments. All right. And so we're going to say monthly. Okay. And so due date, me personally, I make my due dates the 5th and the 15th, because what I don't have time to do is come on over here to Traveljoy and be making payments every single day. I'm not doing that unless the client is paying in full. Now, if the client is paying in full, that's one thing, but I'm not coming over here every single day in Traveljoy making payments, because it may not seem like it takes time, but I promise you it takes a little bit of time to actually go and make the payment. So I'm going to set this at the 15th. And why am I setting this at the 15th? Because the final payment is March the 16th. So I'm just going to make it even. And so payment amounts ending on March the 6th, March the 15th. All right. And then right here, we're going to make the payments equal, or you can customize it. And then so let Traveljoy do all the hard work. There we go. Voila. Here is the client's payment plan. It's all done. And then so, you know, if you guys want to do anything extra, that's up to y'all. That's up to y'all. And so what we're going to do, we can preview it. We can preview it. And so this is what the client's invoice would look like. And so this is the reason why I sent a proposal first, because guess what? Y'all remember that beautiful proposal that we built already? This is what it minimized down to right here. This is what it minimized down to. Like, first of all, the clients don't even know to go over here and do all this scrolling and stuff. The clients will be calling you. I can't see nothing. You know, where is it? And just send them the proposal first. I promise you, it's going to save you a whole bunch of headache and time. Just send them the invoice, okay? So we got that there. Then down here, we got the amount that's due, the $400 deposit. And then so all that good stuff. And so here's the deposit plan down here. And so we can't do anything because we're in edit mode, but let's go ahead and let's send this to the client. All right, so save and review. And so once again, we're going to customize this to Loom. All right. And then so we're going to send this. So I'm going to actually go ahead and open up this like I'm a client, and then I'm going to input some fake credit card information in there. You guys remember, Traveljoy is just a collection system. It does not read your client's credit card information. It is just a secure way to collect your client's credit card information, because one, we don't send credit card information via text message, via phone. Traveljoy should be the only way that we should be collecting payments from a client, you know, and collecting their credit card information. We don't accept cash. We don't accept Cash App, Zelle, check, any of that. Okay, none of that. Everything has to be done through Traveljoy. Okay, so this is the client's invoice, and so let's go ahead and let's click on this. So I'm gonna go in like a client, and then I'm gonna put in my payment information real fast so we can see what it's gonna, you know, what everything is gonna be like. All right. So I'm still over here like I'm still over here in my travel agent portal, and I know because it says edit. So we want to be in the client portal. In order to be on the client portal, you have to click on the client links. And so you get to those links by going to files. All right, so once you click on files right here, so that's the proposal was approved. And so right here, invoice, get invoice link. So right there. And so this is what it looks like. And so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to just put in some credit card information for the client. All right. All right, so now I'm going to pay the $400 deposit like a client, add new credit card. And so I'm just going to say, let's put 42424242. Okay, right there. Example. And Traveljoy is just a collection system. It doesn't technically read it. Now it knows that certain things are not in there, you know. Billing phone number. I'm just guessing. 123 Travel Street. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now all we have to do is save credit card, but zip is not valid. Oh, see, it has to be 5. All right. And then so nope, we're not gonna save it. And then so right here, let me sign, the client has to sign it. Whatever else. Example. All right, and then I'm gonna hit sign. And then let's go ahead and the client can authorize right there, or client can authorize right there. And then so watch this. All right, so now that client has authorized, what you'll get a notification over here. So let's refresh. And then so if you go to messages, you'll be able to see. All right, so client has authorized the payment amount. And so this is where it gets good, because nobody, including me, and I'm the owner, nobody can see your client's credit card information besides you, okay? So what you would do, you would come over here and click on show credit card details, and it's gonna ask for your password. I don't know Nicholas' password, so it's not gonna show me that client's credit card information. So I can't see that. So let's see. But it will basically show the same credit card information that the client put in, okay? And so what we'll do with that information is this right here. Let's come on over to American Airlines. Let's say that the client approved it. And so let's see. Let's go into the invoice. Once you see that the client has approved it, you got the credit card information and you have transferred it over to the provider over here. So let's say we were in the checkout section. You know, we got the client's credit card information. We put in their name, all that good stuff right there. Go to the next page, and then on the next page, we're going to check out with the client credit cards information, but only for the amount that they have authorized us for. I'm sorry, not a penny more, not a penny less. If you guys have to change anything about that client's invoice, that client needs to reauthorize it. Okay. So let's come on back over here. So let's close this down right here. And so now we're going inside of the client's invoice. And so granted, I can't see the payment information, which is fine, because I still can show you guys what I need to show you. All right, so this is the client's invoice right here. So we're in preview mode right here. And so whenever you are in preview mode, well, no, I'm sorry. Whenever you're inside of your Traveljoy account and you don't see this credit card right here, it is up top. You'll see you have to press edit. Okay. So let's say hypothetically, I went on ahead and I put down the client's deposit. I paid the client's deposit for them. Right. So we're going to click mark as paid. Once you click mark as paid, it's going to say, do you want to send a receipt to the client? You click yes, or unmark it. But either way, you need to mark it as paid. So, let's say you didn't want to send the client receipt because you're going to send them their real receipt directly from the supplier. I send both of them. All right. So now check this out. It's marked as paid. It's marked as paid right there. Right. So, let's say you came over here and, you need the client's credit card information. Same thing. You click right there, but it's still going to ask for the password. Once it asks for you click here, and then it's going to ask for the client's password. It's going to ask for your password to pull up the client's credit card information. And then you go to the supplier and you make your payment right there. Okay. And so once you have made that payment, always mark it as paid, always, because this is how you're keeping track of your client's payment. This is how you can get stuff confused. So always mark it as paid, literally whenever you have paid it. And then so if you have the client's confirmation page, what you're going to do is you're going to hit save once you have marked that as paid. You don't have to necessarily save and review email, because it's just going to send them another invoice, but they just paid the invoice. And so let's say you have the client's official confirmation information. All you have to do is go right there to messages. Hi, Ms. Jones, thanks so much for making your payment. I'm sorry. Hi, Mr. Nicholas, thanks so much for making your payment. Here is your confirmation information. Okay, so you just plug in all that good stuff right there. Plug in all this good stuff right there. You're going to see documents and close. All right, documents and close. And write a message. And you're going to click here, upload those documents there, and then you're going to hit send. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Y'all have any questions? No? Okay. Trying to think. Yeah. Traveljoy is pretty. Oh, we didn't learn how to do groups, Lord have mercy. Okay, so I'm gonna show you quickly how to do groups. Okay, so that was the individual booking, but say the groups are pretty easy too. Let's say you wanted to create a group. So you go to create group, same exact thing. Select this one. All right, so Tulum group. All right, start date. May the 5th. And so you only want to create a group like if you have kind of sort of solid pricing, you know. You guys can come off of mute if you guys have questions. Okay, Miss, you're welcome. Let's see. Tulum, okay, destination is Tulum, Mexico. But yeah, I would suggest only do groups if you have solid pricing. Let's say you're doing a cruise or something, you can get a group contract. And so there you go, you have solid pricing. So same thing here. Now we're in the groups section. And so we know because it says groups everywhere. And so we create group, and you can create a group form, or you can create a group booking page. And so there you go, supplier. And you know what? We're about to use the same information for that example trip. Where is it? All right, so let's see. I'm just gonna take the same information right here, just throw it into this group. All right, so V, keep formatting. And so here, you know, you can technically use the same template if you want to, but groups, I try to, you know, I format groups a little bit different, but for the purpose of this video, I'm probably gonna have to do a whole different training video on groups, but this is just like a run through of a group. I think that the individual, learning how to do the individuals is super, it's kind of sort of the same, because you should be having some of the same information in there.
I got a quick question.
Yes.
On the as far as making the payments monthly, so we're responsible for going in there every, like if it's the 15th, getting that patient or pass that patient, getting that person's payment info and going in and making the payment like on American, correct?
Yes. And so, but what you can do, you can have Traveljoy set this thing up, automatically send those invoices out so that you're not going in every single month having to send those invoices out. The only time you will technically log over here into Traveljoy is when it's time to make a payment. So check this out. To set up automatic payments, you'll go to tasks, and then you'll go to that client's tasks. Let's see, where is it? All of them. You click on all, and then so right here, you click on any of the clients. What is today? Lord have mercy. Go right here, and then you see right here, automation, action, automatically send payment reminders to the client. How many days before the due date? I say like 3 or 4 is good. All right, and then so I always say send me a copy so that I'm also reminded, hey, the system automatically sent a client a copy. And then so this says mark tasks completed when action is done. This is basically means it takes it off this list right here. And so you can click that there, and then so voila, this client is automatically set up to receive invoices now. All right, so schedule, and so you'll have to go and schedule each one of them though.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, so now let's go back over here to this groups. Hopefully it populated. That's one thing about Traveljoy. If you actually go outside of Traveljoy, sometimes it hopefully you didn't do anything real big, because sometimes you don't have to hit the refresh button. So whenever you're inside of Traveljoy, if you have copied and pasted something, oh look, it did it. Okay, well good. Okay, so everything is here. Everything is here for groups. This is going to be a little ugly because I took it out of proposal, but you guys get the idea. Right. And so one thing that I can say about groups, you want to come on down here when you get to pricing, you want to add the package. And so I guess up here description, you describe the group, or trying to think. I'm gonna have to just show y'all one of mine. Once I get through showing you how to create it, I'm going to show you what one of mine actually looks like. And so we're going to add a package, and so we can add the pictures there. So yeah, add some pictures there. And then so available until what we said, March the 16th. March the 16th. And then the price per person was let's call it 1,500. That's a little bit more, but you know, this is just an example. At another occupancy rate. So if you got single occupancy, double occupancy, triple occupancy, you could put all of that right here. And so the deposit amount was $200 per person. And then the final due date amount was March the 16th.
Hey, Tyra, Kendra, got a question.
Hey, what you got?
When it says per person single occupancy, that's just like if it's a king, a queen, or is that just like one person in that single or two people in that? Okay, so those are like three people in that one particular room.
Yes, so single occupancy means one person, that's the occupant in the room. Double is two people in there, and then triple occupancy is three people staying in one room.
So with the double and the triple, would it be the option of either a king or two queens, or you know?
It's per the travel supplier. So if we go to American Airlines and put in three people, you have to pay attention to the bedding. They're not going to let you book three people into a room that can only fit one person. And so what will happen is when you put those three people in there, if they don't have any availability to fit those three people, it's going to say no rooms are available.
Okay.
So when you're going in as the travel agent and you're actually looking at the rooms, let's say it's a king, you know, that thing may let you put three people in a king, but it's up to you as a travel agent. Like, wait a minute, these three adults, you know, they're not couples, you know, they're three adults. So maybe we need two beds, two queen beds, or, you know, two beds and a sofa bed. So just make sure you pay attention to stuff like that, because sometimes once you book, the travel supplier, you know, maybe like, oh, we don't have it. So always look at stuff like that.
Okay.
Right. All right. And so over here, final payment due date. So we're going to hit save. All right. So once we hit save, come on. This thing is acting slow. Oh, well, name. Yeah, that was all me. Acting slow. Boom. Oh, up here, this is where you can put double occupancy. And so you could put a picture in there, you could do a whole bunch. And so extra options, let's say you guys wanted to go on tours or something like that, you could put the tours here in extra options. But check this out. Down here, use monthly payment option. You must click this button right here if you plan on doing monthly payments, because guess what? If this is not selected, this thing is going to say that the whole amount is due in full. And your clients are going to not book it if they're wanting to make payments. Also, pay attention to this right here. Minimum travelers. If you have single occupancy rooms, go ahead and put that. However, if you only have double occupancy rooms or more, then you want to, of course, change it to 2. Okay. And so the maximum number of travelers, this is just basically the maximum amount of people that can book in that same one room. Okay. Traveler information right here. So go to forms, you'll see Nicholas doesn't have any forms here. And so all of those forms that you need, guess what? They're right here. I've uploaded some forms right here for you. Go to templates and then you go to forms. Okay. And then you're going to go to team templates again. Team templates. And then what you're going to look for Mommy and We non-group. Non-group just means non-hosted Mommy and We travels group. So like this like my groups that I have over here. So Mommy and We, I had to name it so that I can understand it. So Mommy and We non-group primary travelers. So you're going to click add to my templates right there. And then did it add it? Okay, add to templates. And then you're going to do the same thing for the additional traveler. So go back to team templates, and then so Mommy and We trip additional traveler. So add to templates. Did it do it? Okay, it did it. All right. So now we're going to go back up, and then so let's see if it does it. Okay, so it didn't do it. So let's see if we can publish this. I don't think it's going to let us publish it without a traveler form. Okay, I didn't think so. Let's see. Oh, okay, it did it. All right, so where's the other one? Okay, so the primary is not there. Okay, why is that not there? Forms, let's see, Mommy and We. Oh Lord, did I erase it? Oh, maybe it didn't add team templates. All right, primary right here. Add to my templates. Okay, I see both of them are right there. Now let's go back again. Let's try to, let's press publish so it can kind of like refresh a little bit. And so it's going to say the same thing. It won't allow us, but we're trying to, kind of override the system just a little bit, All right, so now let's, same thing, additional travel. So now let's go to traveler information. All right, so primary should be there. So primary for primary, and then additional for additional traveler. All right, and so task list, if you have created a task list, let's go to publish. If you've created a task list, let's say, some kind of checklist, then you can upload it to here as well. All right, and so this is the group. Let's see what the group, this is, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, this page is probably ugly because I didn't do anything to it, but I'm gonna show you guys one of mine. Control V. All right, so this is the group. Let's say that up here was all beautiful and stuff. The package was good. Wait, this looks like an individual. Oh, what's this group? All right, and so then they'll come down here and then they go to book now. Right, so number of travelers. 2 travelers is going to automatically update the deposit right there. The total amount is right there. Then continue the traveler information. And then same thing as if they were an individual, put in the information that they need. Okay. And then so right here, you'll notice it says Mommy and We Travels. What you're going to do is you're going to go back to your forms and then you're going to update this and then take out Mommy and We Travels and put your travel company name in there and then additional traveler there. Okay. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually, before we get off, I'm going to show you guys what one of my group booking pages look like. It's like limitless possibilities with this kind of stuff. All right, so I'm gonna go to Bali. All right, let's see. All right, so you go to group files. Remember, everything is usually hidden up under the file section. All right, and so right here, Bali. View booking page. Oh, and so yes, if you guys need your booking page number, you guys just saw how this went in and clicked on view booking page, this right here. If you launch a trip, go ahead and share this to Facebook. Go ahead and send this out via text message. All of that can be done right there, okay? And so this is what, it could look like. And so this is all copy and paste. I don't try to do super fancy, just copy and paste, okay? And so the extra options are extra rooms down there, extra room nights there. And so with Traveljoy, you can literally copy an image from the supplier and then paste it into there, okay? You know what, I probably should show y'all that real fast. Sorry, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to be really thorough because Traveljoy is a little tricky. All right, so let me show you this real fast. Let's go in and try to edit this. That's what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna edit it. All right, so let's go into here. And so I press copy image, right? If you can go to any image on the supplier's page and press copy image, and then there's supposed to be marked in here. So let's erase, I always erase that and then Control V, keep formatting, the picture will pop up, right? So you guys can press 50%, you guys can say 100%. Okay, and so let's go back to 25%. And so what you will find, sometimes the pictures aren't formatting correctly, but what you could do, you could press one of these 4 squares and you can make it bigger or smaller, okay? So let me erase that and kind of get out of this. Leave. All right, any questions about groups, about individual bookings? You guys have Traveljoy questions? What you got?
I have a question.
Yes.
This is I remember when you did the webinar last week, I believe it was, or the week before, about the Labor Day boat takeover, the cruise takeover. And you said you were going to post that so we could use it.
I did.
I was looking for
the Canva template.
I don't know if it was the Canva template or the Traveljoy template. I don't know which one you were saying.
Okay. No, let me go ahead and anybody else want that template while I'm in here? Let me give that to y'all right now.
Yeah, I'll take this. Kendra.
Okay, y'all, that was Kendra?
I want to, please.
Yes.
Wait, say the names, say the names.
Kendra.
Okay,
Shaquita.
right, let me go in there.
Alexis.
All right, let's see. Let me get that template. And so what did I call it? Probably called it Labor Day. Labor Day, there we go. Family and Friends Labor Day Takeover. The group files. And then you guys remember the template for the flyer, it is inside of the group, inside of our travel agent only group. All right, so I'm gonna edit. And then, so I'm gonna be putting this in y'all notes section. So if y'all looking for it, it's in y'all notes section. And so I'll show y'all in a second. So Control A. Control A. See, all right, Traveljoy. All right, so let's go in alphabetical order. Miss Alexis. All right, so Miss Alexis, right down here in your test trip, this is where it's gonna be at. And everybody else's too. It's gonna be in your test trip. And then if you go to notes, it's gonna be right there in notes. And so I'm just gonna paste it there. Control V.
Thank you so much.
You are so very welcome. So paste right there, save. Let me go to, you know what? Let me do this one more time. I'm gonna Control V, save, and then the room categories. I need that too. Pricing. Let's see. Come on. But anybody else that doesn't need this this template, if you guys don't have any additional questions, I know it's getting late and I'm so sorry to keep you guys this late. You guys can go if you guys want to for the ones that don't need the template. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask away. And if you guys are on Facebook, I haven't checked the Facebook chat just yet. So give me a few minutes to check the chat over there. What is going on with this thing? Let me just hit edit.
Hey, sorry, this is Kendra. This is kind of off topic, but I do have a question. How do you, when it comes to, I guess, social media, are you using something to auto post?
Nope.
Nope. You just get up and every day and just kind of wing it.
Yep.
Okay.
There is a program out there that's for that. I can't remember the name of it, but
I know there's a couple of them, but everybody wants you to have like a business, you know, it needs to be set up under a business account for it to auto post. But I'm like,
you can do that.
Personal.
You can have a Facebook business account. Oh, some of them will only post. I get what you're saying. Some of them will only
so like,
post to your
you know, a
Facebook
lot of
business.
and a lot of my audience is on my personal when I'm trying to draw everybody to the business one. So it's just kind of like, ugh.
No, all you gotta do is just post it to the business and then just share it to your personal.
To my page, the personal page. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing that because trying to work on posting every day. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to be consistent.
Yes, it's hard, but I'm telling you, it'll pay off big time. People will start to notice. It's hard sometimes. It really is, but it's worth it in the end. Oh, I think this Traveljoy, it's confused because I'm signing over here. All right, so let me save this there, and then okay, so that was Alexa, that's Miss Shaquita, and then Miss Kendra. Let me see. Shaquita right there.
I don't have any questions, but I just want to say thanks, and I will catch you on the next one.
You are so very welcome. You guys remember, no, there's no training next week. I'll see you guys the week after next. All right, so Miss Shaquita, remember it's going to be in your test trip. All right. See that there, and then Miss Kendra. Traveljoy was confused because I'm in Minds, and then in one window I'm in Another agent. All right. So Miss Kendra. Right. Wait a minute. Okay, here she is. All right, Miss Kendra. It is Miss Kendra. Where's your test strip? You put it in you archived it, didn't you? Miss
think
Kendra.
I did.
Okay. Let's see. Archive.
I think I did.
It's okay. I think it's easy to find it. Hold on. It's
Because
probably right in my face.
when I was going through, I was like, what is this? And I forgot that we created that one. I sure did. Yes, I think I archived it.
It's okay. Let's see. You know
You
what?
can do any one of those because I don't know if you have It Matters, but I can
don't.
always just create another one.
No, it don't matter. Just with the your test one. That's why you just throw everything into there, so you know exactly where to go to. So I'm gonna put it over here into Freddie and Carla's Africa trip.
Okay.
All right. So this is all the information about the boat and stuff. And then don't use this, you guys. Don't use this right here. This right here. You guys have the template inside of the travel agent only group. Actually, if you guys watch that video, I actually added the template inside of the description for that. And so go ahead and recreate this, and then, add it right here for them. All right. So I added out. And then for the rooms, let me see if this thing will let me sign back out. Let me switch back to my account. Because I think that's why it's doing this funny business right here. All right. So let's go back in here. Right, I think it should work now. I knew it would. All right, so Control A, Control C, and then let's go on back over to my note section. I'm gonna put all of it in one more note, so you guys will have two different notes. Let me see. Let's see. Let me just type in mommy. Test trip. Where's my test trip? Probably right in my face too. Right here. All right, so notes section. All right, so we got the interior right there. Let's go on up to the nails. What's the next one? So exit out of that. This one is ocean. Keep formatting. And then this next one will be balcony. So literally all you guys got to do is put this bad boy together. Have you guys got your contracts yet? For Carnival?
No, I haven't. I need to do it.
Okay. Did you watch the video?
I did.
Okay, perfect. All right. So let's open a little bit. Keep formatting. All I'm going to do is just copy all of this. All right, so let's go on over here. I want to publish it. Let me see on Facebook, does anybody else say that they want it while I'm in here? All right, so back at the top, Miss Alexis, notes section. Oh, didn't do it yet. I'm so sick of Traveljoy. As long as it didn't kick me out, I think I'll be all right. I mean, as long as it didn't erase my. I'm not a robot, Traveljoy. Okay, nobody. What? I'm so sick of this thing. Let me see. Oh, it may be talking about Alexis. I don't know. I'm so sick of this thing. Y'all hold on. Jeez Louise. All right, let me see. The randomest thing. All right, change password. All right, we're back in there. I wonder if okay, let's do this. Miss Alexis, we're in your notes section. So you're gonna have 2 different notes to copy and paste. All right, got that in. Let me scroll through, make sure everything's there. Yep, everything is there, saved. Miss Alexis, Miss Shaquita. And then you guys remember, if I have any templates, listen, y'all are free to have them. Y'all just gotta let me know. Hey, can I have that one? Do you have a template for that? I'm here to help you guys as much as I can, because I know it can be hard sometimes. Notes. All right, let's see. Miss Shaquita, and then we are Miss Kendra. All right, after this, you guys got any other questions or you need help with anything else? Miss Kendra. All right, remember send Freddie and Carla's Africa trip, Miss Kendra.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, that's it, you guys. If you guys don't have any, you guys got any questions or no? Nope.
No, I'm good for the night.
All right, if you guys don't have any more questions, if you guys come up with any other questions, you guys have my number, call me, text
Where
me.
will you be saving this? Is it gonna be on YouTube or where? Because my notes are not thorough.
So it is going to be on YouTube, but it's also live in the travel agent only group. So if you I'm going to release it to YouTube sometime this week, but if you need a replay of it, as soon as I stop this recording, it's going to be live in our travel agent only Facebook group.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. You guys have an amazing night, and I'll talk to you soon.
You as well.
Bye.